Hey everyone, it's Madgicorn Messages. I was just feeling really called to do some messages around changes that are occurring in your life or someone in your life. So we're going to use this Oracle Butterfly deck by Doreen Virtue for life changes. I always associate butterflies with material changes or changes happening in your life. So we're gonna go ahead and see what is exactly happening. Healthcare change. All right. So healthcare, you could be having an improvement in your health. You could be undergoing some direct healthcare changes. It could be, therapeutic. So therapy, maybe mental health changes. It could be physical health changes. Maybe you're getting ready to change your diet or incorporate a new diet or a plan. Maybe I heard the word dietitian, so maybe you're researching or getting ready to hire someone as a dietitian to look at how can you improve your life from a physical in the physical changes around eating and the lifestyle and the diet that you have. Exercise might be something that I feel like exercise is something, I think we're all kind of gearing up to get ready to make drastic changes in our lives because of the new year. We always, set those resolution goals, but I feel like you can start sooner rather than later. It doesn't even matter what day of the month it is. It doesn't matter if it's a new year, start your new year today. Like, if you're ready to take action, then take action. Maybe there's a new workout plan. Maybe there's a new activity here that something you've been thinking about doing to improve your lifestyle. I do feel like this is, for me, this is really feeling like it's leaning more towards mental health. Maybe you've been really contemplating if therapy is something that you want to do. Therapy, there's absolutely nothing wrong with therapy. Therapy is an amazing, resource for everybody. It doesn't matter how, if you're that kind of person where you're like, I don't need therapy, most likely the people who say they don't need it are the people that do, majority of the time. It doesn't mean that you have to pursue it and let that become something in your, as part of your life. It doesn't mean you have to pursue therapy, but it's always so supplemental to your life overall, and using therapy as a means to help you mentally, it improves so many aspects of your life. So there's definitely some changes. Healthcare, for me, I'm picking up mental for sure, like mental health. There's definitely physical health involved in there, emotional health. And there could be something that just occurs in your life naturally that improves your overall health quite a bit. And maybe it was something you don't expect. Maybe something's coming in and it's not like a traditional means of healthcare or changes. It could be, I'm sorry if you hear that. My cat is little squeaky paws scratching at the door. Let's get another card. We have end of an era. Yeah, there might be some really big changes coming into your life or happening outside of your control that are actually resulting in something really positive. So maybe, I feel like this was a message in a previous reading, using different cards. But the message was something around there's some sort of change happening that doesn't feel very positive in the moment, but it actually is resulting in a major blessing. So I do feel like there's a major change here that's going to be resulting in a major shift in your health. There's something coming to an end, and it could be that you just went through an ending. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be something in your family. You're ending something that is actually allowing your mind a lot of clarity. It's giving you peace in your emotions, in your emotional body. Maybe you're finding balance. So there could be something like that something's happening, and as a result, you have a lot of changes happening in your health, in all areas of health. And this big change that maybe at the time this doesn't feel good, the result of those changes are bringing in a lot of positivity. Maybe you're getting more energy back in your day. You're able to start exercising again. Maybe you fell out of that. Maybe you had a routine. Maybe you had a good eating lifestyle, and it all shifted because of something else that was in your life that really wasn't meant to be. Let's get one more. Spirit, one more message. What's changing? What's changing in life for the viewer? Sobriety. Okay. So sobriety doesn't have to be simply about drinking or, I don't want to say drugs in like the negative sense. Whatever, a drug can simply be like a prescription, right? And I'm not saying prescriptions are bad. Whatever you have in your life that is in excess, it's not in moderation. Something that has become something you lean on or you depend on to cope. It's things that are temporary in your life that help you move through difficult times or things in which you need support, 100%. But sobriety can be anything in excess that's not actually helping you move forward in life or navigating any sort of change. It can end up being something that can be really codependent or crippling, and it can really bring your energy down. That could, it can be drinking, it can be drugs of any kind, it can be toxic thought patterns, it can be food, it can be anything in excess that needs moderation or it needs a revisit, maybe some boundaries around it. I'm so guilty of eating food. Something, anything that is just, I love it so much, like pizza. I can eat so much pizza and not have any boundaries with that. And that can totally be a toxic thing. So it can really be anything. So sobriety to me is really whatever is in your life that just feels like it's constant, it's in excess, it doesn't really serve a value besides just meeting what am I trying to say? A fix, giving you a fix, but then there becomes a chase and to pursue more of it because it feeds a level of, happiness or fulfillment in a moment, but it's not long-term sustainable. So I do feel like there's something here that you're changing. Maybe you're really looking at something in your life and you're thinking, okay, I'm ready to give something up. I'm ready to shift out of this codependent mindset. I'm really ready to make changes in my life that are for the better, for my health in all areas. And it could be a really big change, especially with end of an era. This could be a big change. Maybe this is something that you never realized was not healthy. And now all of a sudden, oh, hello, Mew. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? And so now you're ready to make that big shift. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Hi, bud. Hi. Yeah, I do feel like there's a really big chapter here. And I think that for some of you, it could be that this change was something abrupt in your life, like a realization around how you look at something in your life as it's no longer this thing that you really enjoy. You see it as something that's not really healthy for you in the long run. And that could be that's a huge change, especially when you have those those epiphanies or those self-realizations about something in your life that's really not healthy or good for you in the long run. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy those things or enjoy something, in the short term, in moderation. And I'm thinking of food, like as an example, or even drinking. it's just, I think that there might be some of you who are realizing that, oh man, I'm doing this too much. It's actually not serving me. I think I'm ready for some changes. And you're like, it's that point where it's not like you're having to so forcefully change your habits. I think it's this like internal, just like, I'm ready. Like, it's easy for me to say I want to change, and it's really resulting in something really positive, and it's going to allow a lot more changes besides just the immediate. You're going to see like an improved activity level, energy level, and when you start to change things externally, first you realize them internally, and then you make the external changes, and then you make space for healthier things to make their way to you. That could be more energy, that could be creative ideas, that could be people, experiences. So there's definitely some beautiful changes here, and I do think it's something that is really more an internal realization here. I think for those people who are experiencing that, like, be extremely proud of yourself, because it takes a long time to come to those conclusions on your own, especially if there's no one around you to hold you accountable, but you come to those conclusions on your own and you're ready to make those changes. That is so powerful. That is a huge amount of growth that you don't realize you're taking. So yeah, I feel like those are the major changes, at least for the select group or the viewers that are watching. There's a message here for you that you're doing an amazing job to be able to come to those realizations on your own. And there might be some of you who have had support and help from others external that have helped influence you in a positive direction. So I do feel like you're making an immense amount of progress, and I think that coming into the new year, there's going to be huge blessings, huge changes that are unexpected and very beautiful. You're blossoming into something you never thought you could be, as a result of really investing in yourself and taking care of yourself in different ways. Yep, so that's the message I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching.